Hello and welcome to my channel, Makincrafts, and welcome to Freebie Share Saturday. And so I had said last week when we made this one that I may just do a different freebie instead of coming back with the lavender and lace collab freebies. But the more I thought about it, I thought it would be fun for us to complete this together. So last week we created this envelope folio, and I gave you ideas on how to create your own envelope, or how to you could use just other envelopes, whatever it was that you wanted for your envelopes. And then we created this folio together, very simple folio using the freebies from last week. So I thought, let's work on this together each Saturday. It's only a few more Saturdays, and then I'll show you some more freebies from other designers. But I wanted us to complete it together. So this week, the freebies from Cara is this little set. I'm gonna see if I got it on camera there. And so you get tags and some different little bits and pieces. And so I printed mine on cardstock. If you can't print yours on cardstock, that'll be okay. You can just print it on some copy paper or some premium paper, like the 32-pound paper. And then this one is from Linedotarrow, and it is, you know, just tags and different things. And I'm going to show you, we're going to use both of these to create some things to go with our folio. And then next week, I'm going to create a little journal, but I'm going to show you how we're going to do it to go in our folio. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to pause the camera and I'm going to cut all these out, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all of the pieces cut out, and I will have to say that I filmed that intro at least a week ago, showing you guys what the freebie looked like. And then on that evening, I had a little issue with my insulin pump, and so I can explain that more once we get started. But let's go ahead and get started on a project. So we're going to be adding to our folio that we made. And I'm going to have my dates all messed up now, but a week or so ago we made this folio using that freebie. So I will link below to that, and I'll try to link in the upper right hand corner to that video in case you missed it. If you want to make this whole project with me, then you can follow along in that video as well. And that was freebies as well that I used for that video. So these are the freebies that I showed you at the beginning, and I've cut them out, and I hope I haven't lost any of the pieces, because since it's been a week or so and I haven't really been in my craft room that much, but it is opened up into the house, and so people are coming through all the time. The children are, but also my pets are coming through, and my cat likes to get into a lot of my stuff. So I think I have all the pieces here, but we'll see as we get started. So the first and easiest thing for this folio is the tags that we got this time, in this freebie, and you got several different tags from Linedotarrow's freebie, and if I'm remembering correctly, we also got tags from Cara Brandon's freebie. I am going to have a hard time remembering exactly everything that that was in it, since I did cut it out over a week ago, and then I got sick. So those are just easy to fit in here. And I was thinking these tags could actually go in here if we wanted to, but they're going to get hidden, so I'm not sure that that will work. And then this way they wouldn't fit, because then you'd be folding them up. So we'll have to decide what we're going to do with those. And I wanted to make a journaling card or something for these, and I was going to make a little journal. So we still may do that this week. We'll see how it goes. So what I wanted to make with these pieces, though, is I'm going to be creating a journal using the lavender and lace kits from Cara Brandon and from Linedotarrow. And so this little folio is going to go in the journal, but I'm just going to slide it in, and it's going to go into a pocket. I thought about putting it in a pocket, or I may even just have it go over a page like this and have it that way. I'm not sure which way I want to do it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and make a pocket, and if I don't use it for that pocket, then I can put it in a, I can put something else in the pocket, because there's plenty of tags and things that we could add to the pocket. So I just have here a piece of coffee or tea stain paper. It looks like coffee to me. I just have a bunch of these. I make them up, and when it's warm weather, I make up some stained paper, and I'll use dyes or coffee or tea, and I make that up. And then during the winter and when it's colder, I just have a drawer full of this paper. So I want tea stain paper in my, or coffee stain paper in my journal. So I'm going to make a pocket for this one, and I've got to decide now which place I want the pocket. Do I want this to slide in like that, or do I want it to be on the other side and it slides in? Let's see. We slide in like this. I guess it really, I think I'm going to do it on this one. So what I was going to do is take these little cards, and I'm going to layer them up to create a pocket. And I'm kind of just going to put some behind the other ones and just make just a little different style pocket that, you know, has different little pieces like this on it. And then we could add this little tag here. And so that, what I was thinking, oops, I don't have it on camera. So you would slide, like I would have it here, and then I would just slide this down into the pocket. And I'm thinking that I want to take it off of this page, and I want to do it on this inside pocket here. So I want it right here. I think that that's how I want it. Like I said, it's been a week, and so I can't remember everything that I had planned for this. If I'm going to slide it in, I think that'll work. If I would slide it in this way, let's see, if we have this here, and we layer some of these pieces up, and I may change this out since it's so much brown. What if we added this little tag? I don't know. And then we're going to slide it down like that. I think that would work. So, oops, I'm sorry about moving the camera. I hit the cord. Let me fix that real quick. Sorry. So I think I want it on the inside of this page. So let's go ahead and start gluing. Well, I guess first we might want to decide which card we want. Maybe like this. I kind of like that. It's just something different. I'm just trying to come up with different ways to use it and to use our pieces. So while I'm gluing, I will explain. So I started the intro before I cut the pieces up, and then I paused the camera and I cut all the pieces out, and then I was going to finish filming. But that evening I had to, so I wear an insulin pump, and so I've had an insulin pump for 24, maybe 24 years. And so 20 some years, because I became diabetic when I was a teenager. And so I fixed you have to put these sites in. They're kind of like, if you ever had an IV, they're kind of like how they put IVs in, but instead of putting them like in your vein or whatever, you just put it, you know, under the skin in your stomach or your leg or your arm. And so you have to change your sites, like, oops, I got things falling. You have to change your sites every so many days. And so I changed mine that evening, and it was doing fine. It was working fine. But then sometime in the middle of the night, it quit absorbing the insulin or accepting the insulin or something. I'm not really sure what happened. And so I woke up very, very sick. And so it can get very dangerous, and it is very scary because it's very, you're very sick. It's hard to explain how sick you are. And so after that, it took me, oh, goodness, it took me several days to get back to my normal self. Really, today's the first day I'm filming. I missed my rubber buggy video this week, so I will have some projects using for my design team for that. I know I had mentioned some projects that I was going to have coming up in one of those videos, but I missed working on that. I haven't really crafted this week. So after you have an episode like that, you feel very sick. You feel, well, not sick, let me take it back. You feel very weak. You feel tired. It really drains you. So it took me a while. I slept probably about 3 days in a row. I just slept because I would, you know, wake up a little bit to eat and then sleep because I was just so exhausted and feeling bad. But then I started coming around. But I'm also a mom, and so once you do that, if you have to take some time off as a mom, a lot of you will know, then when you wake back up from something like that where I had to sleep for a few days, the house was a wreck. So I've been trying to get caught up on laundry and housework and things like that, and so I just didn't have time. And then I've had to take a lot of naps. I've been really tired. Let's see if that's going to fit. I'm hoping it will. I think that'll work good. So what I did was I did add glue on this side and the bottom here, and that way it's just a tuck spot. I'm not going to add glue here, or my little envelope I don't think will fit in there. And I know that's kind of odd pocket, but I wanted to try something like that. I'm really into trying some different things this year. Just kind of thinking outside the box, doing things a little different. So let's set that aside. We've got our little pocket made. And so now for this is pretty simple. A lot of these are just some embellishments that I think would go good on our folio. So I'm just going to put that there. So I said all that to say that I am better now, and thank you all for the well wishes and the prayers. I appreciate that, and I am a lot better, so I'm back to crafting. I have so many ideas I want to work on. So even when I don't feel good, like I'm exhausted like that and I have to lay around, I still want to get up and craft, and I still have all these ideas, but I don't feel good enough to come do them. So I try to write them down so that when I do feel good enough, I can come and create them with you and share them with you. So I have a lot of projects coming up. Even though I'm running behind, I'm running really behind on this lavender and lace project because it was supposed to come out as part of the collab. I was supposed to have my journal done, or my project done, not just this one, but using the whole kit. I was supposed to have it done before the end of March, and I'm hoping I will because I really want to show it to you. I'm trying something different that I've not tried before, a different style journal where you don't sew together, and so I'm hoping I'll get to that this week. So we do have all these embellishments, and I had ideas on how to use them, and I'm going to be honest, I have totally forgotten. So I'm just going to play along with right now with them and just see what we can come up with. That may be cute on the back of this one, and then if we did that, we could just add one of these tags into, just like make another side tuck. So let's do that. Let's just add that one there. And I did ink some of these. I noticed that today when I sat down to craft that some of them were inked, and then I went through and inked some that had white edges that I must have missed inking that evening. But this has a purple line around it, so I don't think it doesn't look like I inked it at all. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And there'll be a little side tuck pocket for there. And we can always add butterflies. So let's see here. That one's, we already have enjoy there. Could add that to the tag. I do like this. I don't know. We could add that there. That could be another tuck spot, and we could tuck another tag or something in it. So what I'm going to do for this one though, I'm just going to add glue along the bottom and the side, and just do it like this, and then I'll just tuck something in it. Hopefully I didn't add too much glue. Sometimes when I do the round or oval tuck spots, I wind up adding glue too far up, but hopefully I didn't, or too far down. Hopefully I didn't. If so, we'll figure it out. So we could just put like this one in there. Let's see if that would work. Okay, I like that. And what if we added something here? Let's see. Maybe a little butterfly. And I have some lace, just pieces of lace all over my desk from where we did this, or I cut this off. I could add a little lace with the butterfly. Let's see how we could do that. I think we'd need to cut it off and just add it. What if we bunched it up a little bit around there like that? Let's see if we can do that. So I'm just going to, I may should get my hot glue gun out for this, but we'll see. I think that this glue right here dries a little slower sometimes too, so it may take a bit to get it to hold in place, but we will see. We'll see what we get. I'm just playing today. These are freebies, and we might as well just play and see what we can do with them, because we can always print more if we need to. That's the great thing about, that's what I love about digitals, because I always worry when I buy paper or I order paper for some of my design team projects, I always worry that what if I mess up? What if I mess this journal up or mess that up? And then I'm just going to be stuck with wasting that paper. So digitals, that's what I love, is because you don't have to worry about wasting if you mess up, and you can experiment with your digitals, and then if you mess up, you can just print more, and you can make more projects with it. You can make more journals. You don't have to make just one journal with your digitals, so that's what I love. So now I'm just looking, do I want to put the buttons there, or do I want to put the butterfly? I love butterflies, but is that one, should it go there? I kind of like that. I don't know if I want the buttons or the butterfly now. And that Fabri-Tac held really good. It held quicker than I thought it was going to. Kind of like that. I think that'll be too much, but I could add it up here. Let's do that. Let's just add the buttons. Sometimes I add string inside of that, but today I'm not going to add string to that one. I'm just going to, we could add 3. We have another little bitty one we could add to it, because I like to do things in 3s. So let's see here. If we want to add one of these little ones like right in there. I like that. And I started using my Fabri-Tac because I love my art glitter glue, but for some reason under these lights recently, it's drying faster and it leaves like lines underneath, like you would see underneath the thing that I glued down, and I didn't like that. So I decided just to use my Fabri-Tac. So I'm just going to put that there now. I could put a butterfly at the top of that tag instead, in place of the head. There's no head on this dress, so I was thinking maybe that might, I think that'd probably be a little weird. So let's just add it like that. And then we can tuck this in here as well. And then on this side, let's see how this tag fits. I may have glued too far up. I think it'll fit just fine. And then you can do that one there. Still need a journaling card or something for there. And could add the word spring down here. Just use all these pieces up in our little folio. And then in the next video, I am going to, I kind of hung that off. I wonder if that looks okay. In the next video, I'm going to make a little journal for this folio. It's going to fit right in this pocket here, or it could fit in this one. I'll have to see. It may not, since this one I only folded in half and didn't make a thicker spine, it may not fit there, but it's going to be a very small little journal, so we shall see when I get done with it. I haven't made it yet, but I'm going to make it with you all in the next video. So I hadn't even tried it, but we'll try it out together, see how it turns out. I've got this idea I want to do, and so we'll see. Let's see if it works. Oops, I have made a mess here. Got glue. We'll let it dry, and then I can clean it off. Seems like it'll be okay once it dries. I can rub it off some. Once again, I'm getting messy. I don't know, I love being messy anyway when it's craft time. So we got that there. And I think we've about decorated our folio up quite a bit, but we still have all these extra pieces. We could just use them in our journal when we may use them actually in the little journal that we're going to make to go in here next. So I'll hold on to these little pieces and see. And then if not, we will we'll find somewhere in there for them. So that is today's project with the freebie. And so this is the freebie that was supposed to be from last week, and we still have another one that I need to share. So what I'm going to do is the next one I share is going to be in the video with the journal that I make to go in this, and it's probably not going to be on a freebie share Saturday. I'm probably just going to show you the video on a different one, and then we'll do a totally different type of freebie coming up on the next Saturday. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have fun with these freebies. I would love to see what you are making with these freebies. So if you'll look in my description or even in the title, there'll be a hashtag, and I think it's hashtag lavender and lace, but you can copy and paste that hashtag, and you can use that on Instagram. And then everybody who's using this kit, all the design team members that's on Cara's team as well as Linedotarrow's team, we're all using this kit, and we're using not everybody's probably using the freebies, but everybody's using the kit, and they're using the hashtag lavender and lace, and that way you can see different projects that people are using with these freebies as well as the kit, and you can get other ideas too, because there is some excellent projects out there and ideas out there. A lot of the ladies have made some really beautiful things, and so I haven't got to see all of them, all of the videos yet, but I plan on going back and watching them. But if you want to share yours that you're making with it, be sure to use that hashtag on Instagram. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.